Morning, another first right here in Indianapolis, just in time as we celebrate Black History Month, paving the way for women in the workforce today and into tomorrow. Our Kelsey Anderson introduces us to a firefighter rising to the top and making history. Kelsey, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Raphael. So we are inside Survive Alive. This has been a resource in Indianapolis for 3 decades. It shows kids and families what it would be like if a fire happened in their home, on their street, in their neighborhood. And for the last 20 years, it has been headed by Aletha Henderson. And earlier this year, she was appointed Battalion Chief. And she is the first Black female to do so in IFD history.
It's an achievement that a lot of firefighters work very hard to achieve.
Battalion Chief is a new title for Aletha Henderson.
It's very hard to get used to, but it's one that I'm very proud of.
Henderson has been with the Indianapolis Fire Department for 28 years.
I didn't want to be a firefighter. I often say the best mistake that I ever made.
She wanted to be a paramedic and didn't realize that she'd always be a firefighter first.
I was like, oh my goodness, what have I gotten myself into? But I've been the type of person that I'd never back down from a challenge. And so I said, well, you know what? I'll just see where this goes.
And it went pretty well. Henderson was just one of a handful of women in the firehouse.
The fact is, women are very capable of being great firefighters, not just a firefighter, but being great firefighters. There are many women on our job that do the job very well. So when they come out, they exit off the roof.
After 8 years, she moved to the public education side of fire, becoming the director of Survive Alive and several other safety programs.
A lot of times public education isn't thought of when we look at the fire department. We see the fire trucks going down the street. We don't see the public educators driving their cars to and from schools and to and from events.
Henderson received an award for saving someone's life during a fire, but she says her 20 years in fire safety education has been much more rewarding.
When I was at the firehouse, you know, we pulled out a person and we saved them, and which was awesome. But I've saved so many more people, teaching them what to do.
That hard work and dedication to her community earned Henderson a promotion. Earlier this year, she was named Battalion Chief, the first Black female to do so in IFD history.
It's very moving for me, just because there aren't very many Black females on the fire department. And for me to get to this point, just says a lot about our department and our commitment to diversity and trying to make sure that our fire department mirrors the community that we serve.
She tells me this promotion wouldn't be possible without others motivating her and working by her side.
There are many others who have come along to help pave the way.
This is a minor thing, but to me, I really do want everyone to know if you have belief in God, I feel everything is possible.
D'Esther Ellis comes to mind.
She kind of like took me under her wing and she motivated me. She was the first merit lieutenant. She was the first African-American captain on the fire department. And she just really inspired me to want to achieve more.
And her team working by her side every day.
The team that it takes to do this job, we are so grateful to just be able to do it. And so that's enough for us. Just knowing that our efforts have made a difference in the community.
Her message to any young women hearing her story now is this:
if you are willing to take the risk, the sky's the limit, you know, and we are capable of so much more than we can even imagine if we just trust ourselves and give ourselves a chance.
In Indianapolis, Kelsey Anderson, WRTV.
Kelsey, thanks for that story. It is 6:09. We have some big news this morning for a Southern Indiana amusement park. Holiday World and Splash and Safari and Santa Claus being recognized as one of the top amusement parks in the United States. Raphael's given us some jazz hands about that. Holiday World made U.S. News and World Report's list of top 17 amusement parks in the United States for 2023. That's awesome. The park is home to 2 of the longest water coasters in the world. Visitors also receive free soft drinks, sunscreen, Wi-Fi, and parking. You've heard the commercials. Holiday World is open from May through October.
It is a great place. Listen, it is a great place to visit. The water park is fantastic. Todd, I don't know. It's just fantastic. 18 stars, thousands of Hyundais being recalled. Coming up, the malfunction potentially putting you and your family at risk on the road. Now your forecast on this Tuesday. TK, good morning.
Yeah, Raphael, good morning too, and it's a good forecast for me. Behind you, you see a lot of red, and this time of year, that's always good news because that means we're going above normal. Today is just a couple degrees above normal, but tomorrow we're potentially about 25 degrees above normal, and that puts us in record high territory. We'll talk more about that coming up in your WRTV Storm Team Forecast.
All right, plus stopping teen sextortion on the internet. Coming up, how Facebook plans to use a digital fingerprint to stop this crime. We'll explain coming back after the break.
Good morning to Speedway, Shelbyville, and Southport. These are the top stories developing right now at 6:13. Today, Supreme Court justices will hear oral arguments challenging the president's student loan forgiveness plan. Attorneys for the plaintiffs will argue that the administration exceeded its authority by attempting to grant debt relief to about 40 million Americans. Arguments are scheduled to last at least 2 hours. Today, a Senate committee will consider the president's pick to run the National Archives. The agency, as you know, has been under fire after classified documents were discovered in the homes of Mr. Biden, Donald Trump, and Mike Pence. Biden nominated government historian Colleen Shogan for the job. And the House Foreign Affairs Committee is expected to debate a proposal that would ban TikTok nationwide. The proposed bill was introduced by Republican Congressman Michael McCall. His bill would empower the administration to ban TikTok on any software applications that threaten national security. Today's debate follows new White House guidance banning TikTok from government-issued devices.
Well, a special House committee dedicated to countering China is set to make its debut on primetime tonight. It's the start of what lawmakers hope will be a robust effort to overcome what some call a generational challenge to America's national security. The House committee's chairman says he's looking to bridge differences rather than exploit them. The chair's goal is set to issue a set of recommendations on these long-term policies for dealing with China.
Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg is calling on major railroads to join a voluntary hazard reporting system. He sent letters directly to 7 CEOs, including Norfolk Southern's. Buttigieg wants them to join the confidential close call reporting system, which allows workers to report safety hazards. Some of those hazards include conditions that could lead to derailments. No major freight rail company has currently participating in that national program.
Well, this morning, Hyundai is recalling more than 65,000 vehicles over a seatbelt issue. The automaker says this involves certain Genesis SUVs and sedans. They have faulty seatbelt parts that can explode during a crash, causing injuries. Hyundai says that the owners will be notified by letter, and it plans to offer free repairs at any authorized Hyundai dealer.
Snow is always prettier when it falls somewhere else. Now to the winter weather hitting both the east and the west coast. This is a live look from Boston. Nearly 7 inches of snow could fall today in parts of the northeast. There it is. That's what we call snow. We haven't seen it in quite a while. Maybe Todd will talk about it later. The same system hammering the northeast could produce a tornado outbreak through Kansas and Oklahoma. A tornado packing 110 miles per hour, slamming Norman, Oklahoma, which is just south of Oklahoma City. The storm's destructive path began in California with some record rainfall, as you can see, triggering several mudslides. Authorities now declaring an emergency now in San Bernardino County, where, as you can see, more than 6 feet of snow fell in the higher elevations, trapping some people in their homes. We did see our fair share of winter storms yesterday, severe storms yesterday, but nothing like we're seeing in Boston or in California, Todd.
Yeah, you know, we didn't get any wintry weather. We had the severe aspect, and that's been the case really with a lot of our storms so far this year. A lot of these storms come in on the California coast, make their way across the country. We had that real cold outbreak in December, and then we had a little bit of snow in that one snowstorm in January, but otherwise we haven't really had a whole lot. And as we go forward in this forecast, we're definitely more spring-like than we are winter-like, at least for right now. Now, today's not as windy as it was yesterday. We had the severe storms, which obviously produced their own wind, and then we had the wind advisory outside of those severe storms. But today is much calmer. Now, tomorrow we're on record high watch for the potential of us to get to 71 degrees. That would tie the record set back in the 1970s. And then Friday is our next storm system, and it's turning very, very wet for us. It's more of a rainmaker than it will be a winter weather maker for us. outside right now, you can see the cloud cover across downtown and really across all of central Indiana this morning. 42, but it feels like 36 when you factor in this wind that's out of the northwest at 10 miles per hour. The wind will continue to die down. What won't change, though, today is the wind direction. It stays out of the northwest, and so that's going to keep our temperatures in check a little bit. We'll be able to warm as those wind speeds decrease today. We're in the mid-40s, Bloomington to Bedford, compared to the 30s to the north. We find ourselves right in the middle here in Greencastle and Indy at 42 degrees. Not the brightest start to our day, but as the day goes on, we'll start to thin the clouds out for more and more in the way of sunshine here this morning. And I think by this afternoon, it's a partly cloudy day for us, and then eventually mostly sunny before sunset tonight. So just don't give up on the day here this morning. It starts off cloudy, and then you see here by mid-afternoon, the clouds thin for those skies to become eventually mostly sunny. And as soon as we get into that sunshine, and that's when we're going to see temperatures really jump forward. We hold pretty steady while the clouds are in place, but we're up to about 50 to 52 degrees for your high temperature later on this afternoon. This evening, we're in the 40s with a mainly clear sky. Sunset is at 6:36 here this evening, and then tomorrow